Okay, let's get through Losomn. This shouldn't be
So pretty.
too difficult.
Yeah, I don't trust this place.
Wait, how much money do I have? Not enough. I'm gonna have to come back and try to buy the one king pendant and see if I can open that pillar. Please don't be the Red Prince. I'd rather not fight him, even though he does give good stuff.
Here they come.
God, this weapon is so good. I can't get over how useful it is. It's gonna suck when I start doing the hardcore run. Because I'm not gonna have this, and I'm gonna have to sort out what I'm doing. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do Challenger as my first class, which I'm not looking forward to. I don't think this door opens. Yep. I don't think it... I have to use the Bulldog shotgun, which isn't bad, just doesn't have range. And that's gonna put me at a very distinct disadvantage. Hey, simple.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, no worries. You heading somewhere for 4th of July? Because I realized that yesterday when I was like, oh man, I'm sitting here thinking about the streams, and I'm like, oh, it's 4th of July. Like, nobody's watching stuff right now. Everybody's traveling. Always sucks when you kind of have to see somebody. I have a couple friends in that kind of position right now. I always hear about it, and I'm just like, yeah, Gotta suffer through it sometimes. Hopefully your trip is short and you don't have to deal with it for too long. There should be a survivor up here. Or not, cool. Man, you know that's saying something when you'd rather watch me stream.
Here they come.
God, I really gotta break my muscle memory. The faster I can get out of Soul's dodge and back into Remnant dodge, the better. It's not good just having me sit here and teabag in front of someone. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what I need to do for hardcore. Like I said last time, I'm thinking running lower difficulty adventures just to build up money and kind of supplies. But it's the curse of like, I don't want to sit here, spend a ton of time on the character, only for them to just get flattened immediately. But I also don't want to sit here and bank on going in low level, low gear, and surviving. Especially because, as we saw, I went into a side dungeon first part here and immediately got jumped by multiple mini bosses. And I've seen some people bring up farming, talking about the Ripsaw mini boss, being like, oh yeah, you just gotta farm him. Some people were like 20 times. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm not gonna sit here and farm a mini boss. Like trying to cycle to get him that much. And they're like, oh, it only takes like 20 minutes to a half hour per cycle. I'm like, no. If I'm in that kind of position, I probably can find a better use of my time. You know, run a lower level thing, get money, gear, whatever. Yeah, that's one I've seen brought up a few times is Red Throne. Because you start out and you just kind of run through quick. I don't know, we'll see what happens when we get there. It's gonna be a bit of a ways out because I want to finish this up as a nice kind of warm up for me. Do some boss rush runs. And then probably start a proper run through.
Okay, this is it.
If I could get Thorin off a rip, I think I'd be fine, but that's just asking for easy mode. Like, oh yeah, give me that, give me this echo chamber, and we're good. Like, yeah, of course, if I can build for AoE and get the good AoE gun, well, that I feel like that's just asking for too much at any given point. I do my emotes again? God, I love when games actually reward you for using emotes. Also, can you give me the quill, big dog? I kind of need that. Yeah, that Glittering Grotto. Yeah, that's the one that kind of scares me the most if I roll it. Just because I know how brutal that area is. The stupid diving guys. Everything feels like it's stacked against you. If I'm lucky, I get... Oh, what's his name? The Guardian for Yeisha. His fight, because I can just kill the deer and skip it immediately. I feel like I'd also... Here's my thing. Which is worse? Glittering Grotto... Well, it's not really the area. Because I would say either Lydusa or the final boss for the Nerud DLC area.
I don't like the looks of this.
Because that place, like that boss, I fought through him a few times, got his weapons, but I never felt like I was really in control of the fight. The whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, sure, DPS phase, I guess. I was just kind of going through the motions. And so I feel like if I get into that as a fight proper, I'm not going to know how to manage it, especially if it starts getting modifiers. Because it felt like such a weird boss. God, I haven't thought about like pocket watch in ages. I'm gonna have to sit down and like look up how to farm everything out again. Cause yeah, I saw people bring that up too. That like pocket watch is a good option. Oh god, the dodge. I need to just not touch circle. Circle does not do anything for me. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do Losomn first. Which I guess isn't bad either, because I'd rather get these bosses out of the way early when they're weaker than trying to do harder versions. And yeah, like Lydusa's scary because that first phase, well, actually, every phase is a challenge. Like the walls are fine, but the DPS check, the what is it? When she starts doing like the buzzsaw blade attack, that's difficult because it just goes right at you. The only hope on that one would be to roll the dungeon that lets you like reassemble her soul, because then it's another free boss. But if for some reason that doesn't roll, then I'm screwed. Unless I have a ton of lifesteal and a ton of other stuff prepped. Ooh, that frame hit. Note to self, don't break a lot of pots at once. As I enter the pot breaking room. Alright, let's tank my frame rate. Oh, right, because my AoE is stupidly large. Oh, yeah. Yep. That'll do it. Yep, because it's AoE size by 25%. It doesn't care what the AoE is, just that it's an AoE. And my melee's an AoE. Go frame rate attack. Actually, it's not that bad this time. I think I cleared most of it. And I didn't even get a lot. What? There's another ring? What? I got two of the same ring. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. Free is free. I'm not going to question it. What's that ring do? Do I care? Skill damage 15%. No. I mean, that's probably actually pretty good for the turret, but I can't afford to swap anything. My build's pretty set in stone. Oh, I can clear this way. This is starting to make me wonder, can I pull like a AoE nuke build? Because I can just keep expanding my AoEs. Probably not, but I can be wishful thinking here. Ah! Reflex again. One of these days. You know what, Spearman, go at it.
Is it over?
Weightless weight. Are you what I think you are? Oh yeah, you're the rewarding people for like Havel builds. God, this gun is gonna reinforce so many bad habits. Anything good? 21 bucks, cool. I don't know why I thought I could open that door. I can look at the mini map and be like, no, that doesn't go anywhere. That's just a artisanal door here. Oh, this is the garden. Nah, this place isn't too bad. The worst is the... What is it? The, like, night mini-boss. And all the stupid phantasmal knights. Wish I remembered how to go through here. But I guess it doesn't matter. My AoEs would aggro anything anyways. Aha, I saw you. And mini boss should be there. I hate curse. Unless you're gonna give me the summon, in which case, you know, I don't care. I'm cool with curse then. I wonder if they patched it, because it used to be you could summon the wraiths off the ability, and you could inflict curse on bosses. And I don't remember which, if it's this side or the other side I need to open. So I am going to look it up, because better than blindly guessing. So let's see. Okay, so the Memoriam Medallion. Oh, it's the Gift of Melancholy or the Gift of Euphoria. Oh, okay, so we want to get the Gift of Euphoria. So what are we in? Pathway of the Fallen. So we need to... I think we can flip this? Because this leads to here. And yep, the mirror. So we're in Walk of Remembrance, which is where I want to be. All right. Because I'll swap the tentacles out. The tentacles are... In a perfect world, I do not need the tentacles. Because in a perfect world, I am able to just keep my shield up, or my shield, I take enough damage, my shield pops, and I heal off having a shield, and we're all good. I need some upgrades on this. Okay, so behind a destroyable picture, we'll be able to find the cremated soul ash. Oh, that was a whole lot of nothing. And this is... Spending 20 stamina gains 5% critical chance. Eh. Oh, it's in the maze. Okay. Can do. whole lot of stuff I don't care about. Money, money, money. $14. Okay, not a lot of money. Yeah, so the amulet was worthless, but it's everything else we can get out of here. Because most people would go, oh, well, I got the thing, I'm gonna leave. Completely forgetting this is a whole other area full of things to explore. Okay, so it wasn't this way. It's gotta be the other side. I just have to get in. Let's see, is there... It has to be right there. Nope. Unless... Let me see, is there something I'm missing here? I'm probably missing something. Ah, I need the crown of the Red Prince. That's my problem. Alright, so I gotta come back. That's a little annoying. Hopefully we can get his crown.
All right, come and get some.
I think we'll have... I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee the Red Prince will be who we get. I think we should, but I don't know for a fact. Such a bummer. Because that'd be a nice, easy get. Oh my god, I have crazy reach on this. But everything needs a lot of upgrades, it looks like. Tragically. Yeah, so this area looks to be leveled to 11, so I think I think what people said is true. I think I need to just kind of sprint through, get to the end, so that I can lock Annihilation at like level 14. And then I can level up, gear up, do whatever I need. Because as it stands, what am I level? I'm power level 11. So, okay, archetype and weapon levels contribute. So that's a tough one. Can I, like, unequip? No. Oh, I can. But that does not modify my power level. That just kneecaps myself. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to figure something out. I need stuff that has good scaling. I'm probably gonna have to take like Hot Shot early on, because that's easy damage. Brock with Quarter, which one is this?
Something's not right about this place.
This is the clock tower. Could have just looked up. I have to sit here, like, look at the map, sit here, mental map, be like, oh yeah, the elevator thing right there, that clearly goes to the clock tower. I swear, man, my brain is painfully smooth. Ooh, can I get grabbed? It's not gonna really help me here, but I might as well hit up all the vents and see if I get yoinked. I don't even need to get yoinked. At this point, it's just flex nuts. Yeah, this isn't a hardcore run, so it doesn't matter what my level is. I'm just gonna go power up if I can. Sure. Lifesteal is useful. Yeah, I want to see if I can get that powered up more. That could really do with upgrades. And I should really look and see. Because if I'm doing hardcore,
Ready to buck?
what can I buy that'll be good? gun-wise, I don't feel like there's anything. Like Star Killer? Star Killer's not bad.
Watch your back.
Probably grab like World's Edge. No. More stuff I have to sort out.
Show me what you've... Cataloging Losomn. Recalibrating. Please tell me about Losomn. Binary planets are quite rare. I detect that you have gathered alloy from this world. My fabrication chamber will become accessible once you provide a compatible prototype. Please.
Hey, I don't wait. For real? Folks around the... What? All right, well...
No, I'm fine.
So now that you found her... Well, just make sure you... Hey, you're...
Alright, what can we... Well, all this rotates, but what would we want to buy? Not see like abrasive whetstone is good, but I would need something to proc bleed. Constrained heart could be
Don't be a
good.
stranger, okay?
Cause if I go, nope. If I go engineer, I think that gives me a bulwark stack. No, Warden gives me a bulwark stack, but Engineer gives me armor effectiveness. Which is kind of huge. I think I'm going to have to go Engineer. Even though this would be nice for shield, for generating band. But if I don't have that, I can swap that out
Hey there.
for stuff Reggie has. Hmm. There's an interesting gray health build I think you could swing.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't know. We'll see how this pans out. We're looking too far into the future, and I think every encounter is going to be definitely a... Oh, we found Nimwe's retreat. Okay. Every encounter is going to be kind of a, we're judging it as we're going. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I'm just going to keep resetting. That sucks. Yeah, I knew it would work. Give me that heart for free. Even though I don't think I use this one. Bring back my explosion amulet. Okay, so what do you do? Oh, yeah, that sucks. Heals 100% of current health over 5 seconds, or half a second. See, I want to try Crystal Heart. I think there is something, we're going to try it, who cares? I think there's something to it. I think there's a trick we can pull. I just have to figure it out. Because yes, I am moving slower. Yes, I also get damage reduction. And I also get 100% max health. So whatever I take is irrelevant. Because I'm either dying, which I die, or I heal. But it's over 10 seconds, so 10% per second. That's what we're testing for. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I die.
Alright. Coming down.
Alright, let's get up top. There's another side dungeon to clear. Oh yeah, that elevator. That is a side dungeon, right? Yes. We actually have to go through... That's the story dungeon. You know what, let's poke our heads in and see. What's the worst that can happen, right? Actually, no. I want to do the side one first, otherwise I'm going to forget. But so we'll hit that. Oh god, I can't remember if Red Prince is like a mandatory encounter. And then we got the Knight, who is... Where'd the knight go? Oh, how did I get amplitude again? Because I feel like I should probably try to grab that as soon as possible. Depending on my build. Because if I wanted to be crazy, I could run like Invoker. And I do my Storm ability. And if I can make that big and huge, that debuffs enemies. Plus amplitude just benefits everything. If I want to... I mean, we can sit here and look at the moment quick. Guess I have to look at it manually. Like if I run Scrap Shot, that's going to create a bigger area. Shielding, that one doesn't matter. Soul Binder, it's going to affect it. Void Light, a little. Prismatic Driver is not going to benefit too much. Like even these, there's ways I can benefit off it. And I think that's going to be a big thing, is benefiting off AoE so I can nuke to my next encounter. Shattered Gallery, is this... Is this the one with the big corpse guy down in like a, almost a, not a sewer, but like a... I don't know how to describe it. It's like a cave. I think it is. This fight, if it is that boss, is doable but annoying. Leaking Gemstone. New to me. 20% mod generation to continue during an active mod. I get it. If you have a long duration ability, instead of having to wait to recharge it, you can get it rolling. I see the vision. I bet you can make it work. Just a matter of how you swing it.
This isn't looking good.
Go, frame rate attack. Nothing. Oh yeah, my prism enhancements. I should just do those, get them out of the way. Sure. Cleanse, yep, we're gonna flush the prism. Because I need shard fragments to feed. I read how to make it work. It makes sense. The whole idea is you feed what you want into... Oh, Mr. Man. Expect you here. Quick, slap his cheeks. feed what you want in. It influences the drop rate at each level, and then at each level you pick what you want, trying to get your combos, and you go from there.
Well, I'm glad that's over.
And the tragic part is, the way hardcore is designed, you're probably not even really going to level them up. You're going to be probably too preoccupied with not dying or resetting that actually doing the crystal's a bit of a waste. So I think for that, I'm just going to shove in whatever. If I get a combo, cool. If I don't, eh. I'm not going to sit here and drive myself insane trying to min-max. It'd be cool. I'd love to get the legendary effects and all these baller combos and just start walloping dudes, but that's not how the game plays sometimes.
That's mud. Yeah.
Let's go down into the side spot. Woo! Wow, this is a lot. Well, I guess it makes sense. My AoE did just kind of clear this whole place out. Okay, so... let's test this out. Okay. Alright, I need 2 tentacles to heal me. So, that one wasn't the relic. The relic did fine. That fight just sucks. Because it's in such a terrible position. Because you can't really defend your position at all. Okay, so how do we... This way. And sadly my turret... The turret just doesn't do enough.
Shit.
I get why people pick engineer for hardcore, but I think they might be overvaluing just like, oh, you get extra armor effectiveness. it's good, but that, a little bit of fire support. Now, I'm not exactly busting it down like, oh my god. Okay, I think this is how you're supposed to do this fight. This is a dead end. You know, I can loot this later. Oh, that's new. There used to not be a guy down here. Probably meant to punish people doing this.
Yeah.
Since we're kind of invalidating the boss fight by maneuvering around all of it. I do wish I could move through water a little easier. Yes, that guy's, I think, stuck back there. Which works, because then I should be able to go... I'm gonna go back in. And like Obi-Wan, I will have the high ground. Come on, boss man. I know you're right down there. Or you... Oh, you're right there. Can I... I don't like that I'm dodged out of the radius and it still hits me. Okay, yeah, this fight's a little stupid if we're gonna be real.
This ain't good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go level up my gear. Simple as that. Because I'm clearly underleveled, so... Now I'm just gonna dump everything into Thorn and shred him. Wish I could have got those knights, would have been cool. Wish I didn't have to play the animation of her stopping doing things every time. it is tempting to go for stasis beam. Yeah, we'll try it.
Okay, we're done.
What's the worst that can happen, right?
Oh, traveler.
Don't have enough galvanized iron. Now we're stuck on galvanized
You
iron,
know where to find me.
which is fine. We'll test this out. I know how it works, but we'll test it out. Get a feel. I wonder if I have something for mod power generation. Traits. I do have spirit. If I pour into that, I mean that's a lot of levels, we're gonna be real. But that would bring me to like one shot equals a little over one charge. Do we have something better here? Using this weapons mod increases mod power generation. Not that useful. Additional mod damage isn't useful here. Okay, so I think repercussion is a better option. Actually, no. I need to reread that. Am I stupid? No, 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 no. Okay, that... I think this... I'm not using this right. So we're just gonna go back to stupid explosion. Because it's per target hit, but not per shot. Per shot consumes a charge, so I need to hit 2 guys with 1 shot to come out positive. That's funky.
With sunshine.
That is definitely an AoE option, I think. Let's see, do we have anything good? Can't afford it, but... No. Increases damage? No. Corrupted cube. Okay, so all these are terrible. They're not what I need. They're not what I'm looking for. We'll try that. And what's that ring do? Critical hits reduce skill cooldowns. Not for me. Not my build. Yeah, I definitely think hardcore I have to avoid mini bosses. They don't offer anything of value to me currently, and the risk of death is too high. What's my level now? Power level 11, okay. Turns out my efforts were in vain. Yeah, I'm really hoping this is gonna pay off. Because I know the boss here. Wait. I'm dumb. I've been going the wrong way. I can just go backwards. I can go backwards, force the boss to chase me, not have to deal with the deep water. Will this pay off? Probably not. Because we have this deep water, which then there's this. Okay, that guy's gone. I almost forgot about this room. I don't think I need this ring. Oh, it's a flail. Yeah, I don't need the flail. That's just for style points. Rude. I can't even be like, oh, I'll hit him with the stasis. I need to save those charges. You guys are supposed to attack me in the other room. I don't know where you were. Like, off day drinking? Okay, so the idea is we're going to bait him into this way. I'm going to hit him with stasis. Profit. I don't really have a plan past that. I'm kind of hoping this all comes together at that point. Okay, Mr. Man. Flip the switch. Come on. Come on, guy. God, I hate this guy. I'm just gonna skip him, I don't care. I don't think he drops anything I need. My build is clearly not in a place where I can manage the fight. Which sucks, but what can you do? This would be easier if I had the fire tornado or some other big fire and forget weapon that I can just abuse, but I don't. Alright. Run your happy ass on down here. Oh, you just hopped over, okay. Good to know, good to see.
That's it?
Oh yeah, the chest. Whole reason I went up there. Yeah, it's fair and Phelan. Of the two, I don't really care who I fight. I feel like they're both just kind of meh bosses. I'm trying to think who drops Deceit. Because I know the corrupted version's pretty good. I just don't remember who. There's also the matter of, I don't remember which one's named which. Kind of the curse of when you have two guys named similar things who are just like black and white versions of each other. It just blurs together to me. I'm like, yep, it's that guy. Yippee! Don't need any charges. Let's go fight, yep, this guy. I wish stasis was like an actual effect you could put on bosses. I hate when games do that. Like, oh hey, we have this cool status effect. Yeah, it only works on trash. Like, what? No, don't give me the status effect then. What am I supposed to do with an effect that only affects garbage? Because slow is cool, but it's like, if you can give me 10 seconds of just raw damage, let me have it. You already have these bosses get, like, ad waves. I don't like when it's uneven like that. Oh, I think that's an insta-kill. Yep. Yep, forgot about the insta-kill attack. Yeah, so slow isn't working. Soulbinder's not going to be useful. We'll do Scrap Shot. Oh yeah, it's the flail. Yeah, I just don't think I have a lot of options here. Kinda sucks. I feel like I'm getting just stonewalled. Can I afford heavier armor? Nah, I start heavy rolling and I haven't found armor. I just have the bloodless crown, which is useless here. Yeah, very useless. I don't want to keep just skipping dungeons and skipping encounters. Yay! That probably doesn't even bring me up to 12. Oh, it did. Still doesn't mean anything, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Whispers exists. Yeah, the thing was I wasn't looking at them because I was trying to clear ads, so I didn't get to notice the lunge. Turret. And then scrap. Yeah, I don't know why they give this guy ads. Like, that's such a weird thing, especially when he's clearly just eating people. To have the same people he's eating be like, Lemmy, come help. No. I'm not helping the psycho giant mouth monster that's eating my people. Just because some other dude's here. Like, no, get out of here. Oh my god, really? Alright. We're doing this again. Yeah, I don't like insta-kill attacks. That's the kind of like artificial difficulty that just feels really sleazy. Like, oh, you should have dodged this one attack, idiot. Like, why? Oh, we got it that time. There. All for an ability that I believe is not good. Tainted Ichor, I think, just gives a really stupid one that I never use. But it's cleared. That's all I care about. Give me more lifesteal. Yeah, it does have a wind-up. My whole thing is just like, you're also getting swarmed by ads. So it becomes a matter of, are you just going to tank hits, potentially get staggered, and not be able to dodge, or do you just spam dodge and pray that you timed it? It's the ads. If he has the attack but doesn't have the ads, that's fine because I'm watching him the whole fight. If I don't notice him sprinting at me with this certain attack, that's on me. But if he has the ads, then he shouldn't get the attack. And it is easier with people. That it's also kind of the caveat. You can completely negate this because you have 3 people fighting, and even if one gets grabbed, the other 2 are just going to beat him to death anyways. But I also don't like the idea of saying it's balanced because multiplayer. What is it? Acid damage. That one's... It's okay. Like, I can't really find fault in just, here's damage. It's very straightforward.
We're finished here.
Oh, traveler.
Do you have... I need more iron.
Take care, my friend.
I guess I could... I could run the MP60. I see a lot of people say to run this. Does have better range. I'll probably run this in hardcore. Just because it's good DPS. And then I can just slap whatever on it. God, I'm so sad that Stasis Beam kind of blows. Especially because it's a control ability. And it just makes Song of Aether that much better. And I don't think it needs to be. No, yeah, send me to Nimue. I don't know how I found her, but apparently I found her. Or have they... Oh yeah. I did find her. I just didn't go any further. I can't buy anything from her, but... Actually, can I wear my... Does that give me any different interactions? I don't care, I want to buy stuff.
Now, I perhaps, and if I can provide Namue.
Okay, so you don't have anything I care about. Oh. I tried. And yeah, Song of Aether. It's good for every fight, and that's kind of why I wish Stasis Beam was good too, because otherwise it's like, yeah, just use the ability that slows, lasts a long time, and reduces enemy damage output. It's kind of a hard sell to look at any other ability and be like, yeah, I'll use this instead. If someone did, I'd be like, are you some kind of stupid? Yeah, let's go to the clock. I have to look up what is... Oh, this is where I can get the... whatchamacallit. I just have to look up the location so I'm 100% sure that I can do it. Because it would suck really hard if I can't or I screw it up. Okay. Or this is the wrong place. I don't rightfully know. I love when the Fextra Life website does not work on mobile. You make all this money off your stupid streams and YouTube, but you make no efforts to make your site not trash. You just spend more time bloating it with ads. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to Google the clock tower then. Oh, I have to have the Lamarck district. Well, hope that shows up.
Protect the Gran! Great or bad news?
Imagine being these people. You see some strange guy who looks different, so you start trying to kill him by shooting him and stabbing him, and he just holds up a tree branch, and a bunch of crystals get launched into someone's chest and they explode. Oh yeah, that's where I can get yoinked. One thing I don't think is talked about enough with this game, in something that allows it to beat FromSoft games, DLC items can actually show up early in a run. And that's amazing considering FromSoft is like, oh yeah, you want this, like the perfumer bottles that are kind of sort of okay but not the greatest unless you build a very specific one in a very specific way. Well, you're gonna have to get to the DLC, and it's like, well, I've already got a build. By the time I get there, I don't really want to suddenly have to pivot hard. I'd like to play through as a perfumer. That'd be cool. And that's like I saw for their new Tarnished Edition upgrade, where they're giving us the new 2 new classes, 4 torrent skins, and like 4 sets of armor. It's like $5. Meanwhile, it's included in the Switch 2. I'm like, why? Oh, cool. Just what I like to see, regenerated.
It's over. Stand together!
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's like, it's such a stupid thing to charge $5 for. Oh, you get like 4 torrent skins. Cool, I'm not gonna use them. Or I'll use them once, then just probably go back to torrent. Oh, you get these 2 classes. Yeah, using items from the DLC. Like the light greatsword Milady. Why am I paying $5 just to use an item I can already have because I already own that DLC? Just, it's a stupid decision, and I hope it does not sell well. Because I don't like the idea of rewarding practices like that. I don't care if it's FromSoft. Even though I love Elden Ring, I'm not buying it. I think it's a ripoff. That's like I saw just today with the announcement that the government's looking to investigate a bunch of the RAM manufacturers for collusion and price fixing. SK Hynix, Samsung, and Micron reached out to the US government and they're like, oh, please don't investigate. Government intervention just makes these kind of things worse. The government should instead offer us tax breaks, and then we'll be able to drive the price down. I'm like, this sounds like you're just trying to hide from the government. In what world do you getting tax breaks magically resolve the supply problem, unless you're artificially causing scarcity? Personally, I hope the government actually investigates it and finds them guilty of collusion and price fixing.
No outsiders here!
Yeah, I'm just hoping the government's a little more pricey this time. Actually do some good for once. Because I think it'd be hilarious. Especially when it's like, okay, let's say you're making RAM and you want to sell at stupid prices to all these AI companies. Just make a slightly bigger RAM stick or something. Be like, it's our deluxe AI version. BS it. That's what everybody does anyways. Instead of creating artificial scarcity and, committing crimes. Or I guess I'm crazy because if I was running like Micron, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to sell to the AI guys because everybody else just gave up their position on the consumer market, and I would be stupid to also give up my position when I can expand it. I mean, I don't see any other administration doing it either. It does feel like people kind of treat previous ones as better than this one. I'm like, they all suck, let's be real. The last time the government did something for the people, I'd probably say was before I was born. Personal enrichment is just the name of the game these days. When I was fighting here, I saw something that I was like, I'm gonna have to loop back around for. I don't remember what it was. Therefore, it's not important. Ah, sewer level. Maybe it's the level with the giant jellyfish. Forgotten Commune. I don't remember this one.
What's that smell?
Is this what I'm thinking it is with the giant... Yep. This the one... No, this is a different one.
Keep them away!
I'll deal with that later. Yeah, I figure I'm just gonna run Challenger. I've seen some people say you run Challenger and Handler. Some say Challenger Engineer. But every guide I saw, it was like pre-DLC. So I'm wondering if there's value to like Invoker. Because Invoker has that storm that I think slows enemies, heals you, and does like something else. That's pretty good. I liked using Invoker. Or no, not Invoker, Evoker. Gotta work on their naming a little bit. Didn't really want to end up here, but okay, this is where we are now. As a man is flinging poo at me. Ooh, actually I needed that galvanized iron. I just realized. And forged, I believe I need that. Man, I love having insane AoEs. I love being able to be like, yeah, I don't really care. Nuke room. Some real D&D wizard casting fireball in very small room type activities. Thought I could get up there. I thought wrong. Please, use your arms. You have to put them to good use. Yeah, and considering I'm running veteran right now, I think hardcore veteran isn't going to be too terrible. like, yeah, currently I'm dealing with some encounters, but I know I'm just not going to do some of these fights. Or the ones that I will do, I know I have some form of backup in mind. Hell, this build is more just thematic than anything. Hey, come down here. Stormbringer, yeah, that's a good one. That actually works really well with my weapon. Or not, this isn't the one. Increases stat effect damage applied by melee attacks, charge melee, lower defense. Yeah, so that... I thought that used to be different, because I thought it was charge attacks or repeated hits to an enemy would afflict shock damage on them. Because I used to do that, spin it over my head, hit a bunch of people with shock, put the status on all of them, and just watch them get zapped.
Outsiders! Kill them all!
Okay, this is the area I was thinking of. Yeah, this section. I should go... I'm gonna double back and go through that other area. I think it's empty, but I'm better safe than sorry. Not the corroded, there's a specific shock one, because that's what I used to use on this. I wish I could remember which one it was. I could just flip characters and look, but I'm lazy.
Holy hell.
Man, what kind of environment do your sewers have to be that you have man-sized jellyfish that shoot electricity living in them? Yeah. Oh, another good staff is the Dreamwalker staff, I think. The one where your charge attack slows guys in an area around you. That's a fun one. I would try to use that in co-op. Oh, I guess that's the exit. Interesting. Yeah, because you can drop down all that. Yeah, I remember parts of this dungeon. I'm trying to, off the dome, figure out how they do their dungeon generation. I think it's they have, for the most part, a set layout, and then they have a couple sockets they can swap out. That's my current guess. Can I hit this guy through the wall? Yes. Look at these idiots. Thinking they can hurt me. Oh, everybody's dead. Then we got the guy down there. There's another mini boss. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking is, like, it's a set, like, the Forgotten Commune has a set layout, but certain parts are where they allow the interchangeable elements. Because it's different from, like, a Diablo, where they're just like, yeah, it's 100% just tile generation. We have a tile set, game picks and chooses whatever, we just make sure there's a path from start to finish. Same as Warframe. That's it, you're getting a turret. Didn't want to have to. Mostly because I need that turret for below, but I'll make do. I think that other area is just completely isolated. So it's just like a dead version of that corpse shaft. Yeah, Nerude's an interesting story and setting. I don't know if they had the same writer for 1 and 2. Because I'm curious if they did. Because 1, every world felt like it was just like, yeah, here's just another place with stuff going on. But they're all kind of not bad. They were just all kind of there. Like Losomn, rat people with a caste system on an ice world. You're like, okay, yeah, that works. Corsus, whole place being consumed by crazy bug lady. Okay. Rom, nuclear wasteland led by a immortal king. But then this one, they gave these places a lot more of a story. And I do like that. It does help flesh out these environments and really give a purpose. Like, why are people living in the sewers? Well, you had the whole world, convergence of worlds, and they're being hunted. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that completely tracks. These people would hide where they can, including a sewer.
No. No. The voices. Just quiet and you're like no matter. The decay. It spreads from the king himself. He must be stopped. They want him dead. There's a dark. It's too late. Why?
Aren't you supposed to transform? Come on, transforming. Come on, lady, it's Morbin time. I need to get 1 more billion scrap off you. Yeah, I would... At this point, I'd be annoyed if we went back to Yeisha for a 3rd time. The only way I would accept it is if it was like a free update that's like, hey, we're gonna bring back old bosses and all that. But in terms of like a full game or paid content, being like, hey, it's here again, I'd just be like, why? I wonder if the choice of going to Yeisha was more of a they didn't know where to go, but they knew they had to have a place that was like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just like they needed another place. They used to have everywhere tied to an element, but now that's kind of gone out the window. Yeah, and like that's the thing. I also like. I think Yeisha has the weakest bosses in terms of design compared to like Rom had, I think, really cool bosses. Resum's probably like second worst for boss design. I miss the old Earth design root bosses. I thought the Ent was awesome. I love the dragon fight. Where's my lever? Did I miss it? Not in here. Not over here. Yeah, clearly I missed something. Yeah, like I like the butcher boss where you could hide in the pots. I thought that was really cool. I will admit I didn't like the queen fight though. I kind of hated it. Mostly because it was just like her sitting on a throne and you having to like push through that. I was just sitting there going, why? And every time I did it with people, we would get so worn down getting through those initial waves that when she would actually fight, the team would just get wiped. And I was just like, this kind of blows. I would do my best, but it was just never an appealing fight to me. Yeah, it was thematic for sure. I just worry when games risk focusing too much on theme over substance. The Iskall Queen isn't to that degree, but other games do get that bad. But the inverse also happens where some fights become so focused on like mechanics. Like I always think of Destiny raids where the boss fights stopped feeling thematic, honestly, by King's Fall. And then every other raid is just like, yeah, you got a guy that's got to carry a ball to a thing to put the ball in the thing, and then the thing drops the boss shield, and then you get 2.5 seconds of DPS time, then the guy has to go get the ball again. I always felt like people glazed the hell out of Destiny raids. Outside of Crota's End and Vault of Glass, I think they all kind of sucked.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah, the butt cheek weak spot. Yeah, and that's the thing, like the devs, so Gunfire, they do a good job with their boss design for the most part. Hey lady, you transform yet? just gotta go destroy the thing, and then she'll transform. Anything on this side? Maybe some money that dropped from the explosion? I'll take it.
Here we go. Yeah.
I don't have the scythe blade yet. I just kind of realized that. Even something like this is an interesting idea for a boss fight. Just like, oh yeah, it's just a tanky single thing, and it's just gonna call ads the whole time. Simple, but it works. I want to regen a bit more ammo. Because I think at this point she should transform now that the altar's gone. If she's going to transform. Yeah, honestly, Sewer Ghoul is probably the best title for him. I hate fighting him. I'm genuinely lucky to have Thorn. Without it, I think I'd be in a lot worse position. You want to transform?
It's begun. It can't be stopped. The king.
Come on, lady.
He has a stain on his mind. A shadow. The voices. They hurt.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that other area. Now I just have to remember how to get there. This way, this way. Yeah, I think it is both altars. I just forgot this dungeon is very large. Yep.
Alright, come and get some.
Do I have any cheap spots where I can hang out and cheese the fight? Maybe up there. I mean, the enemy will be smart enough to figure out how to drop down on me, but at least for a moment I'll have freedom to cause problems. Oh, that was fast.
It's over.
God, the explosions helped so much with the ad clear. Completely stonewalled them from getting to me. Can I think I have to... Oh, there we go. Yippee! The amulet, that's just the Balet from Berserk. Along with, I think that and a couple other things. I still can't believe they just have the Balet in here. There, now you should be able to transform, come out here, and get shot. There we go. Aha, you fool! Hey, speaking of the Balet, Guts. Yep, they did add the Dragon Slayer. Now that I think about it, I should be able to get that somehow. I used it very briefly and I was like, haha, it's the Dragon Slayer. Increases critical hit chance, or melee critical chance by 5% when gray health is present. I guess that's not bad. More so, it's just another piece to a gray health build. Which I guess now, with all the DLCs out, a gray health build is completely viable. It's not like base game where I saw people trying to do it, and I was like, these builds sound horrible. Not in a low quality sense, but in a I don't want to run this kind of sense. Yeah, because the gray health builds I saw were less about actually generating gray health or utilizing it, and more, there was another item that activated when you were at 50% or less health, and there was another thing in here that cut your health in half and turned the rest into gray health. I remember seeing people try to justify it, and I was like, this sounds really bad. Like, if you don't dodge right, you die. They're like, no, it's great. And I'm like, alright. Not really gonna take your word for it. I think this is horrible, but sure, man. Hang on, do I have anything? You. No. Okay.
Anything
Can I
you
do
need?
upgrades? I can.
Be safe out there.
Wait.
Uh,
Oh, out of
you know
7, I
where to
need
find me.
20. Well, that's gonna be a bit. Oh, I should also find Whispers, so I remember where he is. Oh, there he is.
You ever wonder if all this is like it's actually real?
Oh, yeah, this ring. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because I think I used to run that along with, like, Colcat's ring, because then I'm healing, so I'm getting haste. Yeah, there were some funky builds back in the day. I'm not surprised there's just the current gray health bill is just invincibility. Because I know I was looking at a bunch of the stuff for, what is it? The legendary effects, and just going through them, I was like, oh, this is just overpowered. All these effects are crazy. Like, one is infinite stamina. I was like, oh, I can just sit here and spin to win forever. Which is fine, that's great. It's just, you can do some kind of goofy setups with that. I feel like that's kind of easily abusable. But what do I know? But I also think, honestly, who cares? Like, oh yeah, I have a insane build that full clears everything. It's a PvE game. I do find it funny when people complain about like player balance in a PvE game. I get when it's like Helldivers and Arrowhead keeps nerfing things. That sucks. Because who cares if we're a bit strong? Oh, speaking of Helldivers, did you see the new Major Order is looking to give away that new Hyena DMR that got data mined?
This one looks dangerous!
I'm kind of shocked that they're now giving that away, considering that was theorized to go into the shop. And all things considered, I think they could have put that in the shop at any point. It wasn't thematic. It's not like the trench gun or something, where you can very clearly tell that was meant for a certain warbond. It's just a DMR. Aw, he didn't do the cool death where he drops his saw on himself. I love how brutal that death animation is. Such a cool detail. Yeah, honestly, outside of like recording, I haven't played Helldivers. I check on it just because I'm always hopeful that Arrowhead's gonna come out and be like, hey, we're listening and actually mean it this time. It doesn't happen, but I keep hoping. Okay, so we gotta go there and over here. But I do think like they made a new mistake because now they're weaponizing FOMO. Because if you didn't play the recent Major Order, you didn't get the new FRV, which I have to check if I got it, because I don't see it anywhere in my inventory of, like, stratagems, and I'm like, I played 2 out of 3, and your instructions were to play a majority of the stuff. But I think it's really stupid. It punishes players for being busy or not being able to do stuff. And then you have the people who are like, oh, you just have to log on. And I'm like, then what's the point? If you get rewarded for just logging on, then you shouldn't have this FOMO system at all, because it doesn't mean anything. Just do what you always did before and just give people stuff. Oh, we did this as a community. Congratulations, here you go. Because otherwise they have to make now a system. Hey, we can get the clock part. You have to make a system to now let players unlock this stuff later, which is just another system that's going to be broken, or... I mean, it's just going to be broken. There's not really a real or to that. So I'm just sitting here like, these guys are making more problems for themselves that they did not need to make.
What the hell happened to this place?
What the hell happened to this place? I don't know, man. Fire, maybe? I mean, that's gonna be my wild guess here.
Stop them!
Honestly, I wish KF3 had KF2 gore. I still can't believe they just walked it back and like, nope, we're not gonna have that. It's like, why? You had the tech. God, KF3 is such a disappointment. And we're still waiting on the next season. I fired the game up like last week because there was an update and I'm like, oh, cool, what is it? And they're like, hey, we added a map. I was like, alright. I don't care. I didn't even look at the map. I just
That is
closed the game
a lot
again.
of clocks.
Oh, didn't even read the instructions on the bottom. Yippee, clock part. Yeah, because I think the clock tower gives you the time field, which is what I really want to get in the hardcore run, because the time field, I like it more than Song of Aether, but I also understand Aether just clears everything, so that one's just more personal preference. And I think Aether is better for Annihilation. Back to the clock. Yeah, stasis field, I think. Because it just creates a field that slows everything in it, but it doesn't have songs damage reduction or anything. Because I think it's in this one. It might have been in one? I don't remember anymore. It's been a while since I played, so I just remember my fragments of my old build when I was like, oh yeah, I could do this, and then just flatten enemies. Rude.
All right, let's do this.
Up. I am amazed I survived that. Up. That was stupid. Hey, box. One of these days I'll figure it out. My brain will stop being smooth. May not be today, but eventually. please.
That won't be pleasant.
Looks like I'm full up.
No money. Wait a second. Ladder. I was like, where do I have to go? There should be something here. Yep. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, I have to throw the lever.